Hello Pisces, and welcome to my channel GreenLion Goddess Tarot. This is your fortnightly reading for June the 1st through to the 15th. But I'm really excited about your readings because you have both of your rulers, your ancient ruler Jupiter, plus your modern ruler Neptune in your sign at the moment, and will be there for a couple of months and then all of next year as well. And it's really probably the only time in your lifetime that those two planets are going to be there together. So this is a really significant period of time of your life, not just for this fortnight, but for you in general. This could be, the words I was given as I started the reading was life-changing. This could be, you look back at 2023, a little bit of 2021, actually, sorry, 2022. What year are we in? 2022. And you'll go, there's so much shifted and changed in that year. There was just so much happening. A lot, the planet of expansion, Jupiter, beautiful. A lot to happen in terms of creativity, personal growth, deep personal spiritual transformation and growth as well. Very highly creative time, and especially now we're in Gemini. It can be a great time for any kind of creative communication, writing, anything like that, especially within, your family or within your community. So siblings, neighbours, that sort of thing can be interesting. Getting involved with creative projects could be a great time as well. But this is just for this fortnight I'm talking about for this reading. But yeah, just overall in general, I think it is going to be a really quite amazing time. It can be a really psychic and intuitive time for you as well. So that's kind of interesting. And look what came up. Cup 8, Neptune, Pisces. I love how that happens. And there is also the opportunity to let a lot of stuff go, a lot of opportunity for self-compassion, self-forgiveness. And yeah, I think that it's going to be interesting. There could also be the potential for escapism, to want to escape. But I think because Saturn is in your 12th house, it's really going to kind of rein that in a little bit. We have Pentacle Prince, Virgo, Chariot coming through. Wow. Okay, so let's have a look at what else is coming in. Getting something off the ground. Let's see what else is coming through. That Pentacle Prince, I really feel like this is like a project, some kind of project that is coming in that they're saying let go of expectations of how this can happen. There's something you've been wanting to develop or have been developing, and it's reached a stage where it needs to kind of go to the next level. And it feels like it's very much to do with either some sort of project is the word I keep getting, but it's like it could be an idea for a business. It's kind of reached a certain point, or an idea in terms of your health, or an idea in terms of your money. It could be very highly creative, like I said, coming through. So let's see what else is coming through for you, Pisces. Okay, what else is coming through? Here we have. Oh, Cup 6, Neptune, Scorpio. So your ruler Neptune has come out really, really strongly, and you will be feeling this effect. You will be feeling this effect, and it's a good effect. The 6 of Cups. There is something from your childhood you're trying to develop here, something that you may have let go of at some stage in your life, and it's coming back. There's some nostalgia for the past. There's a combination of both your mind and your intuition working on this, and it's trying to bring something forth. Like I said, this is a great opportunity to really see some progression in something that is quite grounded in something you might have been struggling with, but it is quite grounded in reality And it is actually wanting to ground perhaps for some of you down into reality as well. But let's see what else is coming in. The Knight of Wands. Yeah, beautiful Sagittarius energy coming through, crossed by the Two of Pentacles. Yeah, something hasn't had the money perhaps, or maybe it's more money coming in. Something's been unbalanced, and it could be health, like I said, but you're wanting to make this positive change now. Six of Swords, beautiful energy of moving to calmer waters, and you're getting the push, you're getting the sense that there's a nudge, like we need to get over the finish line, we need to kind of push this to get this to where you want it to be. The Four of Swords, beautiful. So you're reworking in this Gemini energy a greater understanding of what's needed here. There may be some details that need to be gone back over. The Devil, so felt very stuck in the past, could have been some bad habits as well, could be debt as well, or just money, feeling very stuck, struggling with money. There's this Six of Cups. My goodness, you've got Six of Cups right here and right there, right underneath each other. Wow. Feeling very present, feeling light, feeling happy. And then, yeah, nostalgia for the past. There's a happiness from the past that returns. It's lovely energy in terms of returning to something happy from your childhood. I feel like, yes, this is something from your childhood that you're pushing through, that it's wanting you to kind of develop into something bigger, whatever this is. And I feel like it can be around working with children. There's something around childhood happiness, or children, or being with children, bringing happiness. Temperance, beautiful, lovely energy, Sagittarian. You've got the Sagittarian energy coming through the moon. There you are, so intuitive and psychic, the world. Yes, you're wanting to complete something. And the Four of Cups as the outcome. So that's kind of interesting. There is something on offer. I just want to pull a card with that, actually, Pisces, and see. George is like, yes, we want to know what else is coming in with whatever's on offer here. So, oh, Lady Luck, the High Priestess, synchronicities. Okay, and at the base, have I got this upside down? I do. Oh, no, maybe. We have the Two of Wands reversed, actually. I think that felt right. So definitely trying to finish something, complete something here that you might have started a long time ago. So with the Eight of Cups, there is a sense of letting go of disappointment, letting go of something that wasn't fulfilling you in this journey. So it's time to detach from that. And also, it may be that you've given up on something. You may have given up on hope of anything, this reaching fruition, or this kind of getting past the next stage. Something kind of plateaued, or a project stopped, or an idea, or it's a health regime, or whatever it is, an idea kind of just got to a point and stopped. And so now with this Knight of Wands and the Two crossed by the Two of Pentacles, there's the desire to make the change, but also there's ambivalence. So it may be that your energy is feeling a bit stretched. Maybe you kind of want to do it, but you don't have the energy. Maybe you don't have the money. Maybe you're juggling money at this moment in time. There's an imbalance that's stopping you from being able to step into this, whether this is physical, financial, or emotional even. But I do feel like with the Two of Pentacles, it's more to do with, it's causing your emotions to be a bit like all over. It can cause some big emotions, some stressed out emotions, some dramatic emotions even. So that's why your kind of mind is coming in and going, look, in terms of the water energy, I need to come in and make sense of this. I need to really push away from those turbulent feelings and emotions that are coming up around this. And kind of, again, it's that sense of pushing and finding a place where I am happier and I can find greater calm and greater peace about this. And it may be that this needs to start moving forward again. I need to see the flow. I need to see the flexibility. It's like a mutable energy that's coming through here with this Six of Swords, is things need to start moving, and especially inside my mind. So things start to, this could also be that this could be around moving. This could be about relocating, moving home, or even buying your first home. It's like things just need to add a bit of oil to the wheel so it can start moving again. So the squeaky wheel gets the oil. I don't know why that came out, but it did. So it is a sense that you might be thinking of moving, relocating offices. This could be travel as well. This could be something you're trying to get off the ground that involves some kind of travel. So, or just moving house, moving jobs, anything like that. So this is kind of in your mind that there needs to be movement at the station, especially where something has kind of stalled. And so at the base, we have the Four of Swords, this is where you can go very deep, and this is the deep down energy. And this is where you can really spend some time in inner meditation, inner contemplation, really reworking some of the stories that you've been told from the past and understanding things. It's rewriting the stories, and interestingly, because we're in Gemini, especially to do with Gemini's got a lot to do with the stories, ancestral stories, or stories that have been passed down, or communication of some sort, and understanding of that through siblings, through family, through friends. And I feel like we're going back, we could be going back to the past here even, but it can be happening recently because there's things around boundaries that are coming in as well, looking at where there haven't been boundaries, or where there has been too restricted boundaries, where you would like to rework and rewrite those boundaries. So things do need to flow. And this Pentacle Prince could have been like a relationship with somebody, like a friend, a sibling, a family, a neighbor even, that just kind of reached a halt. It just wasn't going any further. So, and it can be personal relationship as well to yourself. But either way, there's a mindset shift. There's an expansion of understanding that's coming through deep down around this. And so there's no wonder you felt a bit stuck because and feeling the need to overcome this, because the devil is here and he is around a toxicity that came out, a fear block, something felt very, very stuck. And this can be the result of some poor choices in relationships. And so I do feel like for a lot of you, some close relationships kind of reached an impasse due to some decisions that were made, whether it is like someone's ignored someone, or there's just distance, or it can be any of those things. It can also be related to debt that you've just been struggling, something you're trying to get off the ground. So either way, the devil is reminding you of the choices that you made, and that something has got very, very stuck. So that's why I'm seeing the flow, the movement. You might not you might still feel like you're in this kind of nothing feels quite stable, in unstable energy at this moment, and need to fix this or somehow push past this. But I do see things starting to flow here, which is nice. And in the near future, you've got 2 Six of Cups. You've got one here and one there. And so this is beautiful. This is happiness coming in, but happiness from the past, or someone from the past. And so I do feel like it could be very strongly related to mending a relationship with a sibling or an old childhood friend, or even to someone from the past coming in. There could be receiving flowers. There could be a gift of forgiveness or an offer of forgiveness. There could be some kind of offering, peace offering that comes through with this. But it's also just a very present energy of just being very aware of really experience the joy of life. You know how children will stop and smell the flowers, they will stop and look at a butterfly, and as adults we forget to do that. And it's very present. It's feeling very happy and present with where you're at. So it's actually a very beautiful energy coming through. And if it's reminding you of something, and it's something that you might not necessarily be able to define, but there's this happiness that comes in that reminds you, it's got this memory of the past that is kind of having this interesting, very intuitive, dreamy memory kind of feeling to it. So it's getting things working on all sorts of levels, intuitively, spiritually. It's bringing something back to you so that you're connecting to something. They're wanting you to connect to this energy of an innocence, a happiness. So that's really beautiful. And so we see here again, Sagittarius energy, the mutability, things start to flow. And that seems to be a very strong theme, that things where something got stuck, things start to get stuck in the mud, things start to flow, and particularly to do with communication, I do feel. But this Temperance energy, this is you. And I can hear the beautiful black cockatoos in the background. You're turning up as ready to open to a new way, a new path, ready to open up, and you're feeling much more, this is the energy of being much more in balance where something was out of balance. So balance is restoring and expanding. There's this beautiful, gentle expansiveness that's coming in because of the Neptune and the Jupiter energy that's in your sign. So this energy is when things start to feel good, the Temperance energy, and it's like you didn't realize something was out of balance, or you might have because it's right here. You probably are realizing it. But whatever's out of balance starts to rebalance. Whatever was unstable starts to restabilize. And so I do feel like it's happening on a level where we can see those turbulent waters, there's something was troubling you. And so that starts to balance out. So you would have felt that very deeply as well. So, yeah, the moon coming in. This is actually your card in the Major Arcana, and the moon is coming out for you, Pisces. And this is such a highly sensitive, emotional, intuitive time where you're just feeling open, wide open. So that's why also, there's self-care needs to come in as well with this moon. But there's been cycles around this. You've kind of understood that this is cycled back, and it's probably time to be looking at this again. So I just get with the moon card that there is this incredible openness, psychic and intuitive openness. So you will just be feeling this on such a huge level. Again, it feels so nice and gentle, though. It feels good. And then, the World card, feeling complete, feeling whole, a cycle ending, wanting something to end, really pushing through to complete something as well. So this could be, something huge in terms of an old relationship, but this could be a project that you're wanting to complete or something creative. So the World card is something completes. And then again, you have this intuition that's coming in so strongly, psychic ability. You might be coming in through your dreams where something's on offer here and you are just, maybe something unexpected comes out of the blue. But this is the opportunity to expand and step out of a comfort zone, step out of an area where I feel like this is huge personal spiritual transformation coming in, where you might have thought, I understand it to be this, and the High Priestess is coming in and going, no, it can be something so much bigger. Your gifts and abilities can be more open and it can be so much bigger. So interestingly, also that's just on a very intuitive psychic level, a spiritual level even for some of you. But if we're looking at this in terms of like an offer that you're going to see in your world, some kind of offer that feels like it comes out of the blue, you may be unsure of it at first. But the thing is, it's coming in right next to the High Priestess, which means it's fated. It's synchronistic, that this was something that was meant to come to you or someone. So this is, even though you might look at it and go, oh, I'm not sure about that, or be open to it. Really trust your intuition on it. It's going to be different for all of you what that offer is. But I do feel like with the Two of Wands reversed, there's a lot of perhaps hesitation about taking something up, about starting something new, about making a decision that requires leaving something behind and stepping into something new. This may be something that you're thinking you don't want as well. So I do think that it's kind of interesting because in terms of this offer coming in, the universe is kind of saying it's a good offer for you. It might come with the spirit of forgiveness even, but you might be going at it going, no way, I don't want that. So where you are, there's going to be sort of maybe a conflict between your heart and your intuition, or your head and your heart, about what it is that you want here, which is going to be quite perhaps tricky to navigate. But it's almost like it's just been hard to step into this. It's hard to make a decision about this. So I do feel like that you need to spend some time sitting with this, because it's like it really does feel like it's coming from, it almost could come in out of the blue. And you're like, where did that come from? Where did that come from? And it does feel like it's come from almost like another galaxy. It's so this can, I mean, that's why it's got that whole thing of there's some element of unknown about this. Where did it come from? I don't understand this. So really needing to understand this before you wanting to step into it. So we've got a card for you. It says, freedom is my divine right. I am free to think wonderful thoughts. I move beyond past limitations into freedom. I'm now becoming all that I am created to be. And that's what it is. I do feel like there is this expansion of who you are and your understanding of what you were, the sort of, to say this is your belief system of who you are. It was this big. The universe is going, no, this big. It could be this big. It might be heaps bigger than what you think. And it's like, well, okay, I need some time to really understand this. So like I said, very deep personal expansion and growth, spiritual growth coming in. And it could be, like I said, a renaissance of who you are, a renaissance of creativity. And that's why I think you're going to see some big shifts and changes coming through. And just with that Gemini, interesting with that seed that's been planted with the Pentacle Prince with the Gemini new moon on the 11th, the seed that you plant is going to be very significant, I would say, because it's going to be something that's going to bring in some energy that will last a year and a half. So it's going to be quite amazing. So spend some time really thinking about what that is that you're wanting to plant with the new moon, what energy you're wanting to see grow and expand. So you have the four-leaf clover, and also the High Priestess is Lady Luck. So I want to say that this is a very, very lucky time. Jupiter brings luck. It is the planet of expansion and luck. You've got High Priestess, which is Lady Luck. So this offer that's coming in could actually be really, really lucky, which is why it's got that sense of it comes out of the blue, and it wasn't something I necessarily asked for, but it's come. So it's a very kind of the sense of synchronicity and luck coming in, which is exciting, a lucky offer of some sort, which helps promote some sort of personal growth. So this is a very lucky time for you as well. So just with both of your rulers, luck and expansion coming in. So this, again, you can see some really, really positive growth with stuff, especially with the Pentacle Prince in terms of money, in terms of where you're living. Like, I think that we're in 2 years from now, when you look back at what's occurred, you go, wow, that was a really great period. So that's it, Pisces. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm going to take it over to the extended reading now, where we're going to pull some more cards. What else do you need to know? We're going to find out what else is coming in with this Six of Cups, which is beautiful energy, expanding this happiness coming through for you, which is lovely. And we're going to look at what's coming in with this lucky offer or the synchronistic offer that's coming through. So we're going to pull some more cards for that. I'm intrigued to know what's coming in with that because, it's exceptional. It's kind of like you don't have to do anything. It's just things come to you out of the blue. So it's an exciting time. And also we're going to pull some cards for career, money, love and relationships and focus in on that. So all of that is going to be in the extended reading. The link for the extended is in the description box below. I usually pin it to the comments as well. And if this is where we're leaving each other, Pisces, really enjoy this energy. This is just extraordinary for you guys. So please like, subscribe, share, leave a comment if you appreciated this content, because it's a way to let YouTube know that you support the channel and you appreciate the content and helps the growth of the channel. So thank you so much, Pisces. Please take care.